everyone, and welcome to Gaming with Characters. I'm your host, Mephisto, and today we'll be playing Shovel Knight. Now, I've already actually done the recording for One Finger Death Punch, so you all have already heard about what I plan on doing in the future, because I also plan on doing some other games like Dragon Quest. We'll keep going with some Minecraft if I can ever find somebody who wants to play it again. Let's see, what else? Dragon Quest Heroes. I might get Undertale. I'm thinking about it. I think it looks like a really cool little game, and I never got to play whatever that one game was. Earthbound. I've seen it played from a friend of mine called Jams. He and his friend Nux run a Let's Play channel called Jams and Nux. I'm sorry, I apparently had a giant brain fart. But anyway, yes, they run one called Gems and Nux. That's what their channel is called. I'll try to go and get a link to it in the description down below when I post this up. But today we'll be playing Shovel Knight, a really fun game that harkens back to the days of yore. Back when I was a kid and I first started playing games. Let's go and get this started. Yes. I played this before, by the way, on a different system, but... Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. Damn it. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. Jeez, the only thing I don't like about this is how long this takes. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. You know already see where this is going, guys. Yep. I, Shovel Knight, must defeat them all. Now the tower's unsealed and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. You probably can't see my face anymore, just my finger. But yes, a new adventure is about to begin. Ugh! I'm the blue-collar hero. Like, this game is really cool, because it does harken back to the old games, to the old style of gaming, back when everything was 18-bit. And I just love that about this game. Because, like, everything nowadays is really into... And not everything, of course, but most gamers and most game designers tend to focus on making everything about the graphics. And, of course, like I said, not all, so don't tar and feather me for what I said, but a lot of games nowadays seem to focus more on the graphics. But that's what I like, and that's what I like about Shovel Knight. It focuses on not only the graphics. It doesn't focus on graphics, but mostly on a rather simplistic story and some really fun gameplay. Though the story's simple, let me tell you, it's still really good. Whoa, no. And just like in all platformers, landing on spikes is auto-death. I'm gonna be honest, I figured out, from playing this on my 3DS, I figured out the easiest way to beat these things. Just jump on their head. They can't even hurt you. Literally. Come, Shovel Knight, we must rescue, Shield Knight. Look at that. Skeletons are no match for the mighty shovel. You might see me occasionally randomly dig at walls, and in a minute you'll see why. As you see here, some walls hold secrets. I mean, these walls aren't so secret because they're directly obstructing your forward path, but later on there are going to be some walls that hold secrets. Like, man, I'm just sucking at this. Come on, Shovel Knight. What's wrong with you? Basically, come on, John, what's wrong with you? Like this one, for instance. This one held, and musical page and a lot of treasure. But seriously, this game is just so fun. It's, whoops, I missed something. It's cute and quirky. It has a whole bunch of lovable characters. A fairly good story considering that it's 8-bit and kind of made Nintendo style, made old Nintendo style. And some really solid platforming mechanics. I mean, yeah, later on... Wait a minute. I remember this now. Later on, there are some things about it that kind of get annoying. But as it stands currently, mechanics are very solid. Now you notice that every now and then when I'm doing the little bouncy thing, I will do a normal shovel swing to stop myself, because that way I make sure that I don't miss any treasure. And I could pop the little checkpoints to get treasure, but I'd rather not, because I've done that before and it ended horribly. Very, very horribly. I love the music too, it's just so addicting. I've caught myself humming it sometimes at work. And honestly, like that, just the mechanic of the down shovel bounce is so Mario-esque, it's funny. And that's why you should never, and that little dragon being right there is a big reason why you should never kill all of the enemies at one time. Until you pretty much explore everything, you shouldn't kill all the enemies at one time. Almost missed something. I am using... Just so you know, I am using a controller for this. I wanted to see if my PS4 controller would work when connected, and it did, so hey. The treasure chests work just the same as in any other game. But yeah, I should be fine in terms of being able to talk to you guys for the most part until we hit like bosses, and certain levels give me a lot of trouble, so those might not be... Those you won't see me... You might not hear me talking much, but I will still do my best to talk to you guys while I do it. Bounce, 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 bounce. Here's the only problem with that one. When you kill the dragons over a cliff, or really any enemy over a cliff, their treasure will fall off. But yeah, I'm a big stickler about trying to collect as much stuff when I play games like this as possible. So you'll see me a lot of the time. You might see me doing a lot of exploration when I'm playing this game. I do want to do a full series on this, just like I want to finish up a full series on Five Nights at Freddy's, Civilization 5, and then once we start it up... Good. Sorry, my mic's in the way, so I had to lean down. And then when we start it up, and then of course, One Finger Death Punch isn't going to take a... That one's not going to take a full series, but I do want to do a few videos on it, just so that I can get them, just that you guys can get the full amount of experience for it, the full amount of enjoyment, and the full amount of me being a complete idiot and trying to watch you and be cool by watching you guys and not have the screen at the same time. Which isn't going to happen, but you know, I can dream. And the annoying thing is that when you die on this game, all your treasure scatters. Up. I'm the boss now, guys.
I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate.
Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley's been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible Knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel!
Yeah! Yeah! That! It's possible to hit him when he's doing his little jump, his own little jump, but it's really friggin' hard. Take that. Take that again. Ah, darn it, I was trying to be cool. Darn you, Black Knight, you made me look like a fool in front of my audience. But yeah, there are times when he fires out those little blasts with his shovel, you can actually smack them back at him. And he runs away like a little bitch. Like a little baby. Because he knows that I'm too powerful. I'm too mighty. My looks are too handsome. Again, here's a cool little thing. At night, sometimes once you've beaten an enemy, once you've beaten one of the bosses, you get this, which is basically where Shield Knight is falling, and you have to save her. Now, because this is the first one, there aren't any enemies. But in other ones, oh no 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 no! In other nights, when I find her, I'll actually have to. I can fight off enemies to collect more treasure. And an interesting thing is here, sometimes there will be a treasure chest off to the right of the fireplace. Oh no! Oh, it was a dream. And if this had been the first time that I'd played this, it would have given me an achievement called Only You. Basically, a little homage to Smokey the Bear, and it's only you can prevent forest fires. This is the first place we're going to.
Halt! No weapons! We have enough to worry about letting everyone swinging swords around.
Oh. That's no weapon, just a shovel.
You may enter then, and don't forget.
Press up to talk to everyone.
Well, I don't know what this up you're talking about is, but very well.
Pick a blue jar to restore your magic power. Basically, these guys aren't really going to give any useful information. I just love living in a village. It's the best. Good for you. This is the Bard. Those magic sheets that we've been picking up in the last level, we can sell them to him. Ostinato trumpet triplets. Is there anything you can't render into pure magic? Now that I have this sheet, I can perform it any time. Splendid, what would you like to hear? Oh, you got a pretty face, you should come visit often. See, this is what makes me laugh. How would she know? I'm wearing a helmet. Gastronome. I have to come buy a meal ticket from this dude. And then after that, I can come up here, and he will make me a meal that will give me an extra life. Now, in order to get the maximum amount of life, you do have to buy meal tickets. You don't have to if you don't want to get if you don't have the maximum amount of life. We're not going to play the, well, actually we might. We're not going to talk to you yet. I'm going to come over here and talk to you. This is Chester. He will sell you things with his crazy, I think, Jamaican-looking haircut. See, look at his bow. Look at his hair. I don't know what his hair actually is, but he's hilarious. You'll also find him sometimes in treasure chests for some random reason. This guy here is the king of Pridemore Castle to the north, and that's probably the next one we're going to tackle in the next video. I'm not going to have time to get to it this time. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm straight here. Yeah, you can play this little minigame. And if you can get enough points, she'll give you things. Well, that was not good. Green ones are worth however much they hit. Well, actually, they just... Yeah, the red ones that flash like that have the ability to split. They splinter off into a whole bunch of different times. Oops, missed that one. Just a little fun mini game. I can't remember what happens. I know she gives you something if you get so many points. I'm actually doing better than I did the first time I played this extra. Oh, well, okay. That was me and my big mouth. Okay. Yeah, 182 points. We're calling me impressed. That's right, she gets all this. And that's my favorite part about this. It's just like, what you can do in it is hilarious. Oh wait, you know what? While we're here, we might as well. He's a Troupple acolyte. And I'll show you what he is. Who? You never heard of the Troupple King? Half trout and half apple. Pronounced like mouthful. He's one of the forest gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth! If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Troupple King will appear. As it happens, I've been entrusted to... Yeah, I know. Basically, he'll sell you 2 chalices every game. And I'll go ahead and show you who he's talking about. After we get a few more things. This little hedgehog guy wants to know if we are the Shovel Knight. So we'll do this. Wow, incredible, you really are a Shovel Knight. Yes, Hedge Farmer, I am. Okay, now this lady... Go away, kid. This lady's important because she helps me get up here. Go away, kid. I'll get something later to take care of him. Jump up here, jump up here, jump up here. Cut this open. Loot this. Loot someone's personal life savings and steal their sheet of music. Okay, now we have a little bit... Crap. Sorry, I have to check my time again. Okay, we have a little bit of time left, so I'll show you the Troupple King. This is the Troupple King. And those little guys you can see jumping around him. Once you get with that fishing rod that I have, you can actually fish for them, and you can actually do fishing off platforms, and sometimes you will actually catch one of them and they will refill it automatically.
Who has awakened me? Mortal, dost thou need aid?
Yeah, please.
I sense a Troupple chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Choose your ichor wisely.
You go with that one?
Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence.
This is really long, guys. That's why we're doing this last. Watch. Watch what he does. This is so silly. Does this make you just want to dance? You watching this with anybody? Grab their hands and dance with them to this. Not to my talking, but to the Troupple King's glorious song.
Grab your friend's hand and dance! Why aren't you dancing? I said to dance. I'm amusing you. Bah! Fare thee well, shoveled knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again.
Sorry, that voice always makes me yawn. Anyway, yeah, I know I gave him voices, and I gave him a completely different voice from what I gave him a few minutes ago, but sue me.
It's my show!
Anyway, next time we'll tackle Pridemore Keep, the lair of King Knight, which is a bit of an oxymoron. Well, not a bit of an oxymoron, but a bit of a... It's a bit silly to say the least. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this glorious, magnificent episode of a wonderful game that I honestly have found a great enjoyment in, many hours. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more of Shovel Knight, then please smash that like button and don't forget to hit subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!